Steve Turano here for Ask a Real Expert. Somebody was asking me about forearm training, when I train my forearms, how I train my forearms, and forearm pain. Well, I typically train forearms after biceps. When you train your biceps, you're gripping the bar and you're also preventing your hand from flexing, because that's one of the functions of the forearms, to not only open and close the hand, but to flex and extend the hand as well. So when you're curling dumbbells or you're curling weight, you're flexing the forearms and you're also gripping. So that works the forearms. So I figure might as well just follow it up with some additional forearm training. My forearm training is real simple. Take a straight bar, have a seat on a bench, and either put the forearms on the bench, hang your hands over the edge, or I rest my forearms on the tops of my quads and then just do wrist curls that way. You don't have to extend the bar down into your fingers. Just flex the wrists, that's good. After 4 sets of those, I do standing reverse curls with an overhand grip. And again, 4 sets of 10, nothing crazy. So with forearms, I typically do 135 pounds for the wrist curls. I do 90 pounds for the standing reverse curls. With regards to forearm pain, a lot of guys get forearm pain, and this is very similar to shin splints. When people start running, hey, I'm going to get in shape, I'm going to start running, or they're running too much, they end up with a little inflammation in the front muscles of the shins, and then it hurts like a son of a gun. Same thing happens with your forearms. You get some inflammation in the forearm here, and you really notice it if you're doing something like a preacher curl. You're preacher curling, or you're doing standing curls, and you finish and you open your hands and you let the bar go, and man, that pain comes rolling on. You're getting a little tendonitis, you're getting a little inflammation in the forearms. What you should do, as a doctor would say, would be rest. But since we're bodybuilders and weightlifters, we don't understand the concept of rest. There's plenty of time to rest when you're dead. If you don't want to rest, here's what I would suggest. You can always lighten up a little bit. Instead of doing preacher curls, you can do standing curls. That would help a little bit more. You can also alter your hand position. If you keep the hand upright like this is a little easier than the hand in an upward position. You also have to warm up pretty well. Most guys try to jump into heavy weight too much with curls. So you got to warm up the biceps and the forearms as well, and you got to stretch them out too. So I want you to warm up, not wear out, but you got to warm up. So, take the bar with 10 pounds, do it, and then do it again, and then maybe a third time, and go up slowly. And that will warm up the forearms. It'll stretch them out as well. And again, rest is the best thing, but if you don't want to rest, again, try laying off the preacher curls, doing standing curls, work on dumbbell curls, use wrist straps. That'll help support the grip as well. And try not straightening your arms completely, whether you're doing a standing barbell curl or whether you're doing a preacher curl. Because remember, if you're doing a preacher curl and you're trying to extend the arms as straight as possible, that's almost like an arm bar, like an MMA arm bar. So that's going to put a lot of pressure on the forearms. So those are some suggestions for training your forearms and also dealing with forearm pain. Steve Turano, train smart, train hard.